Excellent. Where's the video though? Where's the video? Freak. There I am. Okay, I'm live on the tube. Beautiful. I'm live on the talk. Beautiful. Dude, I haven't paid for this service. Shad says, yo, I caught you. Christian now, bro. What can I do? Call me slipping. Bro, Christians are gonna get me into heaven by mistake, dude. At this point. That's what it's looking like. Y'all are just gonna get me in. I'm gonna get into heaven by accident. I'm gonna be like, what up, the J Peguero. What's up, man? What's up? But yeah, when I get on a live, I'm gonna wake up and be like, I'm gonna be in heaven. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, what am I doing here? User joined the live. It says, is Jesus and the Father the same God? Let's see. I don't know. Let's talk about it. That's actually what today's topic is about. So come up, man. Come up, bro. Pull up, man. Bro, this goddamn camera, the quality keeps ascending and then descending at all times. You know what I'm saying? Join the super chat, join the super club. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. If anybody wants to tell me what that is, I always get it. I just know a little heart pops up above my head. I'm assuming you guys had to press a button to make that happen. What are you guys doing to make a heart pop above my head? The question, don't you talk about Christianity? Bro, we'll talk about whatever you want if you come up, dude. Fuck. You mean to talk to you in the comment section? What kind of weird debate is that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, if you guys just saw the little firework that just came up, it costs, what, 1 penny to make that happen or something like that? So if you guys ever think I'm making a good point, yes, I do it to be your fan. But what is it? Does it cost you anything, Stephanie? How does it work? What up, Jay? Does it cost you anything to do that? To be my fan? Or like, what do you press to do that? I'm just curious. So you just click it. Yeah, it's like 1 coin. Okay, so you click it and you become a fan. Okay, got it. Listen. Talk is cheap, I guess is what they say. They hard up by your name. Okay. Got it. Got it. No problem, guys. Spend your coins. Jay Piguero says, doesn't give YouTube users no love anymore. My bad, Bipedal. I'm going to try to do better with that, man. YouTube views are increasing every day. That's what I'm hoping for, man. Honestly, look, this is the way I'm looking at it, guys, because I'm on TikTok right now, right? TikTok is no joke. TikTok, I get sometimes 60, 70, sometimes 100 viewers watching me at a time. Everybody's commenting. Guests are coming up. So it's kind of hard to pay attention to YouTube when there's like 3 of y'all. The most I've seen on YouTube at a time is like 20. And then you guys can't even come up. It would be great if you guys could join the live. I would pay more attention to you guys that way. We need to get him out of TikTok and bring him to YouTube for good. Yeah. Listen, whoever wins, wins. You know what I'm saying? If you YouTube guys start sending more super chats, I will come over to YouTube a lot more often. Just so you guys know, when you guys send a super chat, it is automatically read out by the system. And so you guys can interrupt any conversation you want. Jeff says, begging for pennies, tramp. I'm a tramp, guys. No one can request up? What do you mean? What do you mean, Shad, nobody can request up? Don't say that. Because I just downloaded the new version of TikTok Live. Maybe something got quirky. Invite viewers. I don't know if it's just me. Guys, is anybody else able to see the request button besides Shad? He says he can't see it. Let me see. Some people, it looks like somebody did request up, Shad. Maybe it's just you. You got banned.
Yeah,
Shad.
just wanted to make sure you can guest can join. So
appreciate you, Zion.
I'll be muted.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Shad, that's just you because of the evil things that you say on other people's lives, bro. You should know that by now. But yeah, guys, so today we're going to be talking about this topic. Allah's Nuzul makes Muslims into Trinitarians, guys. What do you guys think? Subhanallah. Subhanallah, guys. And the reason why we're doing this is because, you know, when I was having this conversation specifically with you Salafis, right? Specifically with you Salafis, when I was having this debate with all of y'all, Umar didn't have a problem saying that Allah was descending within time, right? Because that's what a Salafi is supposed to do. He's supposed to take the apparent meaning of a text, right? And then, so Umar didn't have a problem saying that Allah descends within time. Apex didn't have a problem saying that Allah descends within time. Yaqub didn't have a problem saying it. TMA doesn't have a problem saying it. I just debated him the other day on this topic. But for some reason, when I go on like lower tier Muslim panels, they start saying like, oh, you know, Allah can do illogical things. And I'm like, at that point, what argument do you have against the Trinitarians? Like, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to see if we can get Salafi Muslims specifically. I don't care if you guys are like one of those cupcake Muslims with the fake Allah, like Asharis and Maturidis and all that everything's a metaphor. Like if you're a jihad of the heart type of Muslim, we don't really want to talk to you guys. But if you're a Salafi and you hold to the opinion of the Salaf, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you specifically. So join up, guys. Join up. For everybody else, you know, I know it's just a few of us in here right now. This is usually how it starts. You know, 10, 12 of us get it going, get it popping. But in order for it to get the viewers to come up, we're going to need, let me see, Mergani says, hey, did you actually manage to promote Umar's video? I actually did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He actually approved my promotion. So shout out to Umar for that. And the thing that he says that never gets higher than 10 same viewers. That's not true, Deco. That is absolutely not true, bro. We get 60s and 70s almost every day. So stop lying to yourself. You're a sad boy in the comments right now. You know, to be honest with you, I can't think of a top tier Muslim. If that even is a thing. I can't think of a top tier Muslim who hasn't tried to address this issue yet. So cope with that. And you guys tell me, which top tier Muslim that you've heard respond to this dilemma, which one of their answers did you go with? Because they all give you different answers. Umar says that Allah is running a tight schedule. He's on a tight schedule that he got to make sure he descends and then ascends constantly. He never has time to chill. I don't know when he gets to be above the throne, right? Except for maybe like a split second every day. That's Umar's answer, that Allah's in a loop. You got Apex quoting Ashari scholars, which is crazy for a Salafi to do. You got TMA, which I got to put out that clip maybe tomorrow. TMA says that he doesn't have a problem with Allah being in two locations at once. I already debated him, time. I debated him, I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before. But he literally said that Allah, he has no problem saying as a Salafi. And the funny thing is, you can't say these type of things as Salafis. These things that these statements they're making. What up, Caliph?
What's good, bro?
Stop it, man. Just here frying Salafis, bro, every day.
That's right, bro. And ICE just fried Omar Sulaiman, and they deported his ass out of this country. Kick these key group members, these Wahhabi dogs out of our country, bro. Get
Wahhabi
that.
dogs. This guy, guys, for anybody who's wondering what Kay's talking about, this guy right here, I'm sure you guys have all seen him. He's always caught being real cocky on the internet. talking about like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a Muslim country. Okay, yeah, not. Well, you're not gonna be in it, buddy. He just got deported. What's his name, Kay?
Omar Sulaiman. Omar Sulaiman. Bro, he's the one Muslim that like talks with such like, you know, kindness and quietness and like all these different things. And yet at the same time, donating to
Hamas.
H group backed organizations. Get
Yep.
the hell out of the country.
Yep. Deuces. Deuces. I'm so glad to see it, man, because I was honestly worried when I started seeing, you know, ICE and all that. I'm a supporter of ICE. I don't care. I'm Latino. I still support the hell ICE. Deport everybody. And then build 2 walls. You know what I'm saying? Build the Great Wall of China around us. I don't give a damn. But one thing that I didn't like is that I felt like they were focusing too much on the Latinos. To be honest with you, for me, yeah, get them out of here. But at the same time, if we don't get them out of here, they still assimilate pretty good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The group of people I do have an issue is the ones who say, yeah, we're going to come there and abolish your constitution. That's who I have an issue with. And who's that? Who's that? That's the Muslims. And so I'm just glad to see that finally we're starting to focus on that population and, you know, and not so much on the Latinos as much. But anyway, what up, Lumen?
What up? God bless.
God bless, man. God bless. So yeah, Caleb, we're trying to turn Salafis into Trinitarians today.
Let's do it.
Because you know what makes me laugh, Kay, is that what do they say to you about the Trinity? Like ultimately, what's the conclusion that it always gets to?
Oh, you guys worship 3 gods. You are polytheists.
Right? And then you guys say that you don't worship 3 gods, and then you give them the logical breakdown, right?
Yes, correct.
You give them the philo talk. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you know, hypostatic union and 3 persons, 1 essence, and all this stuff, which I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know the ins and outs of it. Every time I hear the argument run, I like it, and then sometimes I don't know if I really understand it. But anyway, to me, it seems that the heart of their argument is that it's illogical. That's kind of where they go with it, right?
Right.
So what they expect is that God, or in their case Allah, needs to what's the word I'm looking for? Adhere to the laws of logic. That's kind of what their statement is, right?
Right.
And so if we can't prove that the Trinity is 100% no cracks in the argument, adhering to the laws of logic, then they're like, your God's illogical. Okay. So now, but the thing that I've started realizing with this argument about Allah descending is that now they're starting to say things are illogical, and they say, "Oh, so what? You think Allah has to adhere to logic?" What? And I'm like, okay, well, if he doesn't, then why aren't you a Trinitarian then? You know what I'm saying? What's the difference?
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna try to hear today. What up, Sunshine? What up, George? Any Muslims up here today yet?
I'm not Muslim. I have one question for you and your panel now. Thanks for the work you're doing. Does it make sense for Christians to go on Muslim panels?
Does it make sense for Christians to go on Muslim panels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the scenario. I think you should know what you're doing, especially if you're either weak in your faith or if you're like kind of low-key famous, you definitely should be careful. Why do you ask?
Yeah, because I've been in a few of them and it seems to be very unproductive, especially if there's more than one of them on the line.
Yeah.
They feed off of each other and they don't want to concede even if you have a point.
Yeah, so the way I talked about this to somebody yesterday, and the way I try to explain to them is this: is like, if they're on our panel, then we could obviously run it perfectly. But when we go on their panel, it's more like guerrilla. Can I say the word guerrilla warfare tactics? So when you go on their panel, you basically just have to be able to get maybe 1 or 2 words in, because that's all they're gonna let you do. But you have to make those 1 or 2 words very powerful arguments, and then just catch them stumbling. You get what I'm saying? It's not, you're not gonna win.
You have to know.
Yeah,
you have to know Islam inside out. Like I've seen K here literally demolishing Muslims panels, and then they kick him. But you know, we get the clips.
Yep. So if you look at my debates that I did about this specific topic, it's just small clips that you can really get, but it's crazy concessions that they're making. Like Umar said that Allah's stuck in a loop. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what's the contradiction? I'm like, okay, that in itself may not be a contradiction for Allah to be in a loop, but why would you want a God like that? What up, Ninja?
Yo, nothing. I just seen my son K over here, my begotten son. You know, I belted him two months ago. He's my
Bro,
son now.
Ninja, I do
Yeah,
have
bro.
to shake your hand. Okay, I'm very thankful, and I'm serious for you to.
I
for
don't
you
shake hands with
talking
dimmies,
to.
bro.
No problem.
Behind that guy.
I'll wave at you from far away. No problem, bro. All right. So what
I'll
I
wave
have
at you
to
too from
say,
a distance. You know.
good. What I have to say is that I'm very happy that you know made Lesbiano sit there and concede that the Muslims suck in coming together and gathering. You told them straight up, you're like, you're not a sheikh. Who the hell are you to defend? So
Oh,
I
was
gotta
that
give
you,
him a big
Ninja?
W.
That was you, Ninja?
That was Ninja, bro.
Him.
I honestly gotta
Yo,
give him props for that.
Ninja, I know you got in trouble for that. I know you got in trouble for that.
Yo, bro, host. Ninja, maybe a year ago, was brought to Muslim court here on TikTok for
No
talking to
way.
me. Come on, go ahead, Ninja. Tell him, bro. Tell him.
Be
Yo,
honest, Ninja.
Caliph. You know what's funny when Libiano said, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, this is hilarious to me, bro. Coming from a Christian, when he said, "Oh, when Libiano said, bro, us Muslims suck, man." Yeah, we know why he said that, because the Muslims aren't together no more. But it's not worse than Fan sending his ass pictures to kids, David Wood having intercourse with kids and admitting it on his life, Sam Shamoon beating his wife. So this is from the Christian side. So we have no issue, bro. These are your people who represent your religion.
That was
You know?
completely that was completely disanalogous what you just said.
No, but no. He's saying,
Yeah,
he's saying that
he's not-
Libiano said the Muslims suck in a different sense, that we are not together.
Correct,
I'm
in a
saying the
different
Christians
sense.
suck because they're coming out getting exposed from what they do behind the
Okay,
closet.
but that's why I said it's not it's a disanalogous statement. So
Yeah, and
so
that's normal human like
that's
activity.
just
There's
normal.
no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Humans suck,
Having
if that's the
intercourse with
case.
kids is normal human activity,
No.
Kay?
Going against one another.
Ninja, this is the part I don't understand. Where do Muslims get the audacity to ever bring that up when your prophet did that?
No, this is why. Okay, Scary. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying. Just hear me out. They are the one who attacked the
tell me
prophet all
it's
day
evil
long, saying he
behavior.
had
Please
intercourse,
say
but
it's
they
evil.
themselves
Please say
admit
it's evil behavior. Just say it. Just say it. Say it's evil.
it's evil to grape women. Yeah, I agree.
See.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
can never say.
Wait, but
you
I
can
got
never
a
just
point.
say.
David Wood literally said that her
Wait,
breasts
Ninja.
were formulated.
It's
and
fine,
also
brother,
to
it's
make
fine,
love.
it's
That's
fine,
what he
it's fine.
said.
Look, Ninja. Let me just ask you this, bro. Have you heard this argument yet about Allah's nuzul?
I haven't been on TikTok for a while, so you're gonna have to remind me.
All right. Are you Salafi?
Yeah.
Wait, were you kicked off? Wait, was he kicked off of TikTok because of the whole conversation with Lesbiano?
I wasn't kicked
Is that
off.
why
I've
you-
got a life outside of TikTok, if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
That's
Just
fine,
making
that's
sure.
Yeah.
That's fine, but he did probably get a lot of blowback for that. No pun intended. But
I
anyway,
didn't really, but okay.
Really? Okay. Well, anyway, so
Bro, I know Muslim. If I went against Islam, then I expect people to correct me. So
okay, but have you seen the clips that came out of that conversation? Just because.
yeah, I did, and I don't care. And I
You
don't
don't
care.
give a damn. All right.
Yep.
No, he's good. He's good. He stood on truth. That's why I'm commending him. I'm
He
genuinely.
was,
commending him.
but that wasn't a conversation you should have had in public. I'm not gonna lie.
Correct. But
you
that was
shouldn't have had it in
that was
public.
Libiano's fault. That was
That
Libiano's
also
fault.
was his
because-
fault, but both. of you
Bro,
guys
he
kinda
literally
had-
spoke about the worst stuff. If he knew, right, he could have kicked. He had the power to kick me out anytime he wanted.
He
to.
did. He didn't have to answer you. You are right. But both of you.
It
had
was
a piece
Allah's
in it, I think.
qadr. It was Allah's
It was the
predestination.
qadr.
that
You guys were
happen.
one cubit away
Yo,
from making
Caleb,
the
your
right
rhetoric
decision.
is the worst rhetoric. Yo, K, your rhetoric sucks.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, Ninja.
Yo,
why
this
don't- wait,
guy's
no.
rhetoric is
I
the
did want to
worst.
ask this though. Why don't I always see Muslims like hate the hell out of Caleb? Why do you guys hate him so much? He's like the nicest.
I don't
guy.
hate him. I just have rivalry with him because he's a slow guy.
I get it. You're a Muslim, bro. I get it. You're a
Okay.
Muslim. I don't have any.
No,
hate
it's not
towards you,
because
bro.
I mean I have many Christians I'm okay with, like Darren Dorsey. He's all right, but you, bro, you're a slow guy, man.
All right, let's hear
But-
about this. All right, Ninja
But with
Dawa.
Caliph, it's just like a funny rivalry I have
It's
with
just
him.
a fight. It's
Anytime
like-
I see him, I just come up.
It's like Barcelona
Yeah.
versus whatever. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so Ninja. All right, do you know the prayer Tahajjud?
Yeah, what about it?
Okay, what makes Tahajjud efficacious? What is it about Tahajjud that makes it like special or efficacious?
Tahajjud, yeah, so Tahajjud is obviously when you pray during, 30 minutes before Fajr, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
just it's,
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so a tahajjud, for anybody who doesn't know, is a prayer that you do in the last third of the night. Okay, and basically it's between these two prayers. I forgot what they are. He just mentioned the last one, but there's a beginning point too. Anyway, between those two prayers, you could pray, and it's what do you guys get? Extra blessings, or what is it?
Well, it's not just extra blessings. We know that many people struggle to wake up in the morning. So when they face that struggle of waking up and getting out the blanket, the cozy blanket to go to the toilet and then wash themselves and then pray, it takes the courage. It's not easy. So number one, that was one of the reasons when you're getting out of your coziness, just to worship Allah. And secondly, it is a night of blessing. The third hour before Fajr, of course.
Yeah.
It's just it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So that's why Allah blesses us.
Fajr. My understanding is right before daybreak. Is that correct?
Yeah. No. So Fajr is just but it's just basically like before the sun rises as well.
Right. So that's the thing. So let me show you something here. So we got tahajjud, right, which is efficacious because of this. This is what the scholars have been saying to me. So we got this hadith here. It says Allah descends every night to the lowest heaven when 1/3 of the first part of the night is over, and then it says he continues like this till day breaks. You see it? Mm-hmm. So this is right in the time of tahajjud, right?
Yep.
So basically, the idea is that Allah's descent, or Allah's nuzul, which you guys like to call it, to the lowest heaven is what makes tahajjud efficacious. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So now that we agree on that, we could then say that Allah is in the lowest heaven in the time of tahajjud, right? Every night.
Yeah.
Okay, now, the problem with this, and I want to see if you catch it, if we pick the start of tahajjud and we go till daybreak, that gives us a range in which tahajjud is happening and where Allah's in the lowest heaven. Now, because of the Earth's rotation, this tahajjud period is always occurring. Would you agree?
No, it's not always occurring. Because that assumes that this hadith is referring to... Can you start with relax, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
I haven't even given my answer yet, and you're
Go
already
ahead, brother.
just
This is not
clowning.
for you. It's for the show. It's for the show. Keep going.
Yeah, okay, anyway. I wouldn't agree, because I would assume that this hadith is referring to every region or every nation on earth, okay? Mm-hmm. Scholars like Ibn Taymiyyah and Ibn Kathir and all of the scholars that we have, they say that this hadith refers to a specific region, okay? Not every region on earth. So it's not always occurring in that sense, so I disagree.
Can you show me that? Because I've read Ibn Taymiyyah, and Ibn Taymiyyah doesn't say that.
What does Ibn Taymiyyah say?
Yeah.
If you read him,
I can give it to you, but I don't want to let you off the hook.
Brother, you just said you read it, man. You
I
don't
have,
know
brother,
what
but
says.
I can't give you the answer so easily. Show me what you said first.
It's not. I'm not asking you for the answer. I'm just asking you if you have read on Ibn Taymiyyah. What does he say?
Because I don't, brother.
You see, you haven't read on anything.
I just want to. No, I promise you. No, I'm gonna tell you. Look, I had this conversation with Apex, with Umar, with Central, with Yaqub, with TMA. None of them said what you just said. So just so you know. And I can play
because they don't quote scholars. What they do is they use rhetoric. Okay,
brother,
I don't use rhetoric.
Brother. They all quoted Ibn Taymiyyah. All of them did. That's why I know you're just making stuff up.
Ibn Taymiyyah doesn't just say one statement. Okay,
correct,
Apex probably did quote Ibn Taymiyyah. There's many things that he says.
I'll tell you one thing. Apex was the only one who didn't quote Taymiyyah, and you know what he did? He quoted an Ash'ari scholar.
Yeah, are you saying that? Oh Lord. Okay, so let me guess. So he went to the Ash'ari scholar that says that his command descends, right?
Yes, yeah, you got it. Who is that's Ibn Arabi, right?
Ibn al-Arabi, yeah.
Isn't that crazy for a Salafi to quote an Ash'ari, especially on this?
That's first of all, hold on.
Ninja,
that's
you're
not
Ash'ari
bad
too?
to quote an Ash'ari scholar because technically Ash'aris are not considered kafirs. They just have a different theological perspective.
Bro, Omar literally makes lives specifically saying that Ash'aris are kafirs.
They're not kafirs.
He says their God doesn't exist.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Omar Lighthouse is not a celebrity. You keep mentioning him like he's a celebrity, like he's a face of
Dawah.
Live,
he gets 150 viewers.
That doesn't mean anything, bro. That doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
I myself was going to give you that scholar who says that Allah's command descends. Do you understand?
Hey, yo, another Ashari. That's what I'm talking about. So
Congrats,
wait.
bro.
Yeah.
So brother, what is the point of being a Salafi then? If you're just gonna take an
The whole.
Ashari position?
Do you know what Salafi is? What is Salafism?
Yes,
Tell me.
Salafi mean you take the position of the Salaf, and they were more literalist in their interpretation.
Meaning that we would rather go take everyone from today's age back to how it was before, right?
Correct. It's a reformist. It's a
Okay.
reformist movement. Yeah.
So what does that have to do with being Salafi? What are you talking about? What? Bro, if I quote an Ashari scholar, okay, and that scholar actually, let me finish, hold on. And that scholar does not just wait, bro.
You're
Why
going
are you-
against your
what's
own
going on?
reformation. That's why. What are you
I'm
talking
not.
about?
Just wait. If a scholar says something that does not go against Islam, then we can accept it. This Ashari scholar that says Allah's command descends, it doesn't contradict Islam. Okay, so don't crash out.
Does,
it's too early
it
for you
does.
to get
Let me give you an example why. Okay, so that Ashari scholar, right? He literally says that Allah's descent and his being above the throne, and even his ascent to establish himself above the throne, that all that is metaphors, right?
the metaphors.
Yeah, that's what Asharis believe.
I'm not talking about Asharis as a
Bro.
whole. I'm talking about what the scholar said about Allah's command.
You're literally
Yeah, we're talking
negating
about a lot of-
1,000 years.
Now you're running to what Asharis
I'm
believe. I'm not
bro.
speaking about
I'm
a
not.
whole.
I'm not,
Brother.
but you're negating 1,000 years of debate. That's what you're trying to do, and you think I'm gonna? Just
No,
let
I'm
you
no,
do
I'm
that.
not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm focusing on one subject, one Ashari scholar, and you're going to every Ashari that believes
Watch
in X,
this.
Y,
Watch
and Z.
this. Watch this. Does Allah have a location or a place?
Allah has a makan, yeah.
Okay. Do Asharis believe that?
No,
Okay.
but that doesn't make them kafirs.
Do Asharis believe that the descent is literal?
Do they believe when Allah descends?
Do they
No,
believe
they
that
don't
the
believe
descent
it's
is
literal.
No, right?
No, they don't.
What about
No.
Salafis?
Salafis, we believe that Allah literally descends.
Correct. The only difference is that you say we don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Yeah, but it's not
Okay.
only that. It's also when the Ashari scholars say his command descends, that also makes sense. Why? Because it doesn't go against Islam. What are you
Brother,
talking about?
That's fine. I understand what you're saying. You
You
could
don't
take-
understand because you're arguing against it.
Hear what I'm saying,
Bro.
Maybe at best, what you could do is add on a Ashari understanding to your already Salafi position, but you cannot abandon the Salafi position to take on an Ashari one, right?
I'm not abandoning anything. Let
Okay.
me tell you why.
Okay.
Everything in Islam is based around Allah's commands. My soul would not come out of my body without Allah's command. Okay, I cannot go to work and not die if it wasn't for Allah's command. Everything revolves around His command. That's how I was created. That's how Isa was created. That's how Adam was created because of His command. So it makes sense for us to say that Allah's command descends. So this does not go against Islam. So what is your rebuttal to that?
You're a Salafi. That's it. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
Brother, what?
Do-
No, what's the
Do you-
wait? What?
Like if you look I mean
What's
you're
the
you're
rebuttal?
Ashari, I meant to say. So look, if you look at the prompt right, I put Salafi's request, right? Because I want to know, are you abandoning your Salafi position when you say that Allah's command descends or no?
I'm not abandoning myself. I
Okay,
just
so-
told
so-
you
so
if my
please,
let me
so,
oh my
brother,
bro, please.
So please
let me
just forget
speak.
the Ashari position. There's a
No,
reason
because
why
it
I don't
baits you.
debate
Let
them.
me. I'll tell you why. Me saying that Allah's command
Crazy.
descends doesn't it doesn't go against
Okay,
Islam.
but does Allah
What are you
also
doing?
descend? But does Allah also descend? Does Allah also
If Allah was to descend, it will be literal. Yes.
Does he also descend according to the hadith? Does he or not?
I just told you if he was to descend, it will be literal.
Okay, does he descend? Because you're saying it was. I'm saying does he?
Does he descend? Yeah, he
Yes.
does descend. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Allah also descends, and also if you want to, also his command could also descend, right? Okay, perfect.
His
So
command, yeah. If his command descends, then he doesn't descend. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
which one is happening in
Yeah.
reality, brother?
Yeah, his command is descending in reality.
So now you're negating his descent, right?
I'm not negating anything. I said if he
Bro.
was to descend,
He's a
it would
Sa-
be in
he's a
reality.
Ashari. He's an Ashari guy. He's definitely an Ashari. guy.
See, this guy
No problem,
he doesn't know what
brother.
he's
Just
talking
just stick. Just fine. Tell Ibn Taymiyyah that, and that Allah doesn't actually descend.
Does
and you
Ibn
become an
Taymiyyah go
Ashari.
against the command of Allah descending, or does he negate it? What does he do?
Ibn Taymiyyah literally goes as far as trying to explain Allah's descent in a way that he goes like this. He says, Allah's descent is real, The thing that is to be addressed basically is only when he does it. And then he goes into saying there is no contradiction in saying that Allah does descend one time for the east and one time for the west. That's his full answer on this topic.
So what does that have to do with Allah's command descending or not?
Nothing, because he doesn't believe that. He doesn't.
So that's why I asked you, which scholar goes against what I just said?
All of the Salafi scholars.
Brother, I just asked you to give me one and you didn't give me one. You gave me Taymiyyah. That's not me talking about descendants.
At the moment that they're going into explaining when Allah descends, right? Because why do you think they're trying to explain why Allah is descending?
I'll tell you why, and this is evidence that you haven't read shit. You haven't read anything, respectfully. Ibn Taymiyyah, if you actually read upon him, he gives a definition, and this is the definition I gave you the last time I spoke to you. I said, Ibn Taymiyyah gives us an example of Allah sitting on his throne, just like I sit on a chair, and I descend to the lowest part of the drawer to grab something. I've done that without leaving my seat. So in that sense, Allah descends. Let me finish.
Perfect.
You're
right about that.
Allah, just wait. Allah descends without leaving his throne in the way that befits his majesty. So that's what Ibn Taymiyyah is talking about.
Perfect. Now, why did he say that? Why did he say that when he could have just said what you just said, which is no, Allah doesn't descend, his command descends?
What do you mean? Yeah, because he's not referring to the descendants according to the hadith. He's saying in general, if Allah does descend, then this is how it's done. What are you doing, bro?
What other hadith refers to Allah's nuzul or descent?
What other what? Sorry.
What other hadith refers to Allah's descent?
There's many hadiths. So there's I think some in the Quran as well, where he was above the water and then he rose above the throne.
That's ascending. That's ascending. We're talking about his.
That's still Allah moving, bro. What are you doing?
I understand that, Ninja, but you're talking about him somehow being able to descend while still remaining on the throne. The only hadith that I know of that has that issue that they're trying to address is this one. And all of its
I didn't give you a... Oh my
I'm
Lord.
giving you one. I'm giving you and I'm asking you if there's one.
Ibn Taymiyyah doesn't refer to this hadith.
Yes, he is.
Bro.
He's referring to this hadith.
How do you know that?
There is no other hadiths that talk about Allah's nuzul. Not that I've found anyway.
Did I give you one? Should I find you one?
Sure.
Because I don't know any from the top of my head, but I can find you one.
Find it.
All right.
Scary, can you explain what you said that Ibn Taymiyyah said that he goes down one time for the east and one time for the west?
Yeah. So in his
skip
response,
nights?
Yeah. So in his response to any issues that could arise from this hadith, he says there's no contradiction here because let's say Allah descends in the east, and then when for that time period. He ascends at daybreak for that time period, and then he can descend in the west at a different time period. That's his full answer. The problem with that is that he's presupposing that there's only nighttime in two places on the whole planet, and that's
the window is moving every second.
Correct. So he's just absolutely obliterated on that. I got a Muslim the other day to say, Ibn Taymiyyah's understanding of night and day is not accurate. It's true. It's not. Night doesn't just work where there's just night on the east one day and then there's night on the west. No, night is constantly rotating around the earth. It's goofy. But this is just an understanding of an Arabic person in that time period, right? They didn't know any better. And the funny thing about it is so he just heard, you guys all heard Ninja Dawa just say, Ibn Taymiyyah's answer is that he can descend without getting off his throne. Why did he give that answer when he could have just said what Ninja said in the first place?
I'm here now, Scary. I'm here.
Go ahead.
So we have Quran chapter 89 verse 22 where Allah speaking on the day of judgment where he descends down. We have another one where we know when Moses asked to see Allah and Allah descends down towards the earth and Moses passed out. Okay, that's another form of descendants. Okay, so it's not just this hadith, by the way. So.
No problem, brother. All right, so now let's just stick to the descent, however it is.
No. Are you not going to address the points I just made, bro? You just asked me for someone. I brought it.
I'm trying to include them now in what I'm about to say. So,
No. I deal with what I brought you, bro.
I'm trying to. Let's take everything you just said, the Quran verse, the one talking to Moses, whatever, all that, and put it together. Because it has the same issue, no? That Allah has to descend while still staying above his throne. How does it not?
If I'm sitting on my seat and I drop something, can I pick it up without getting up?
Yes, you can. Now, you want to know what the difference is between you and Allah?
Same way Allah descends without getting off his throne in a way that he knows.
Okay, now do you want to hear the difference between you and Allah?
What?
Do you have parts?
Do I have parts?
Yeah.
What did I say that necessitates Allah has parts?
Okay. Does Allah have parts?
No.
Okay. So that means, so the difference between you and him in that scenario is that if you bend over to pick something off your on the floor from without getting off your chair, is that part of you can descend, and while the other part not. Allah.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about, bro? What is going on?
I just told you. What do you mean what?
What?
Did I not answer your question?
Yo, what?
How did I not just
scary.
answer your question?
Yo.
Yeah,
No,
Ninja.
you are going far away from the topic now. So address what I brought you.
Brother, again, let's do this again.
If there's anyone that has parts, it's Yahweh. Your God is composed of parts.
This
now
is
let me
why
finish.
I say you're a Trinitarian now.
Gary,
so check Ninja,
let
check this
me
out.
finish.
Listen, when
Let
let's
me
ask
respond.
you again.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Just wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just wait. I'll let you take the floor for however long you want. Just 1 second.
Thank you for giving me my floor.
You haven't addressed you haven't addressed the fact that you said Ibn Taymiyyah is not speaking about the command because it's referring to this hadith, because this hadith is the only one that speaks about Allah's descendants. I said, cool. Then I gave you Quranic verses that refer to Allah's descendants, and he didn't address it. So again, show me where Ibn Taymiyyah, or actually address the fact that I gave you verses in the Quran that refer to Allah's descendants, and deal with it. Go ahead, deal with it now.
Which one do you want me to deal with?
Let's speak about when Allah descends on the day of judgment.
Okay.
89, chapter 89, verse 22.
Yeah. When he descends on the day of judgment, is he going to stay above his throne still or no?
No, that's when he will be seated on his throne. You see, you're not winning. There's no way out.
Hold on. Okay. So where's he going to
Let me check on my baby. Hold on. No, you can speak. I can still hear you.
Yeah. When? So I don't, because it just tell me. I don't know where is he supposed to descend on that judgment one? Just to his throne? Is that it? Or?
Say that again, bro. Sorry, I couldn't.
Yeah, on the judgment one, where is he supposed to descend to on the judgment one?
What do you mean? Where is he supposed to descend to?
Yeah, so
it doesn't say where he descends. It tells us Allah comes down with the angels on the day of judgment. That's descendants,
bro. It doesn't say down to where? It doesn't say down.
Why does it matter where he descends? It tells us he descends. What are you doing, bro?
What do you
know what descend?
Why does it matter?
Mean, bro?
Hold on.
What does descend mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to see, Ninja, what is the comparison between this hadith on the screen where it does say where he's going to descend to? It says he's descending to the lowest heaven. Versus what you're now bringing up.
What justification is it for me to tell you where Allah descends? It doesn't matter where he descends, bro.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out where, like, how far, honestly, it's just to see how funny this is going to be. Really, that's what it comes down to. Like, if he's descending to earth, then that's really funny. If he's just descending to, like, let's say the third heaven, that's a little less funny. You get what I mean? So I want to know, which one is it?
The day of judgment will occur on earth, my guy.
Ah, okay, perfect, beautiful.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so it is the same problem. No problem. Okay, so Allah's supposed to come to earth. Yeah. Allah's supposed to come to earth.
I seriously doubt you baked Apex.
Brother,
and
hear me
Umar,
out. Hear me out. No, I can. You want me to play it to you?
You seem very low tier to me.
I'll play it to you. I'll play it to you right now. Look, I'll play it to you right now. We got this clips. So, but just understand, you do have the same exact problem. This one's actually worse than the one I'm bringing up. So here.
Makes Islamic apex become Ash'ari because Sahih Muslim 758b and other hadith say Allah descends until daybreak, meaning he would have to remain stuck in the lowest heaven because day is always breaking due to the earth's spin. Here is his response.
Right here. Yeah, explain to me how you think your argument works when daybreak is gradually occurring across the globe at all times.
Because the globe is not necessarily what the hadith is referencing, in which Allah descends relative to. The point is that the hadith is referencing Hijaz. According to Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki, he says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Can you say what Hijaz means? I don't know what Hijaz means.
Hijaz is the Arabian Peninsula. So Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki actually does give a localized area where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that when daybreak here occurs, Allah would ascend. And when it is the opposite, Allah would descend.
So wait,
The
so
last
wait,
ver-
so
let
are
me
you saying?
finish.
I
You're
got it now. I
interrupting,
get it
sir.
now. I
You
get it
don't
now.
get it
Finish.
because
Watch,
I'm not done
watch,
talking.
watch.
It took you about 6 minutes to get it, but
Watch.
the whole time I wasn't tracking. You're obviously.
Well, you just said Hijaz in English for the first time, so now I know what you're talking about.
So was that? I don't think that was the only problem. That word is not the only
That
issue.
was the only
right?
problem because that
So
makes a difference to your whole
scary
point. So
hours,
I get what you're
let
saying
me-
now.
let
So
me
now I gotta
finish.
ask a clarifier. Is this happening? So are you saying that this does not happen outside the Arabian Peninsula? This hadith?
What? This hadith? Wait, that question.
Yeah. Does
is
Allah
gibberish.
descend? Does Allah descend for other people outside the Arabian Peninsula?
No, I don't hold to that position.
Oh.
I don't hold to that position. Give the argument against it. Yalla. I hold to Ibn Arabi
Yo,
position.
so okay. So just to clarify.
Okay, so do you hear that?
What does that have to do with me? I don't care what he said. I don't represent Apex.
You asked me if I baked Apex. Is he baked there or not?
You didn't bake him just because you put some sound effects in the video.
Brother,
doesn't
he
bake.
said the descent does not occur for
What does
other
that
people.
have to do with me? You're speaking to Ninja Dawah.
Is that
Apex.
baked from a Salafi position or no?
What does that have to do with me, bro?
Wait.
Bro,
Scary.
what
if I may,
hell,
Wait,
dude?
Ninja, do you believe that Allah descends to you?
Caleb, go back on mute, bro. You're
Answer
a nobody.
the damn question, bro.
Go back on mute. You're a nobody, bro.
Ninja, let's be
You're
very honest.
nobody.
Ninja, let's
Just
be very
answer the
honest.
question.
I want to
please.
speak to one Christian.
Just-
So
okay,
either
just-
Caleb,
brother,
you take
it's
over.
one
Yo,
thing, no,
look,
it's one thing,
look
it's
at
all
everybody
you.
in the comment section saying, Ninja, don't answer. Unbelievable.
This is why he's afraid of me, bro. You don't.
Unbelievable.
Bro.
Ninja, don't
Fine.
answer, brother. Put on the muzzle.
Wait.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
talk anymore.
Yeah, Ninja. By saying Apex, by saying Apex is wrong. If you don't take that position, then you don't believe that Allah descends to you, point blank. Or if you agree with him, I mean. So which is it, bro?
Yo, my baby woke up. Hold on.
You're good, bro.
Hold on, guys.
God
Give me
bless your
give me
baby too,
time.
by the way.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Guys, I mean, look, he said it. I don't know why he said it, but he said it, okay? And it's there. You know what I'm saying? So the
Wait,
problem with this
is it-
position, huh? Hold on.
No, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the
go ahead.
problem with what Apex said is that Tahajjud is supposed to be a nightly prayer for all Muslims around the world. If what Apex was saying was true, that Allah only descends according to standard Arabian time, that time would occur in the middle of day for some Muslims. He's baked. He's so baked, dude. He is so baked, dude. That is the most baked statement I've ever heard. That is the most baked statement. Let's see. Maybe hold on. I don't want to. I know you guys are requesting up, but I want to finish with Ninja Dabo, guys. So
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my bad.
Go ahead. You're good, bro.
Yo, Caleb, what did he ask me? I didn't.
Yeah, no problem. Do you believe Allah descends for you? I assume you live in the UK, yeah?
Does Allah descend for me? What do you mean Allah descends for me? What do you mean?
How hard of a question is that, dude?
Apex said he doesn't descend for other people. He only descends for those on the Arabian
Only
Peninsula.
in the
That's it.
I said that the moment I stepped in. I said this is not referring to every nation.
Okay, so then
No
you don't believe that
problem.
Allah
So you
descends for
agree.
you. So you agree with me?
Yeah, so you agree
Yeah,
that he
so-
only descends for Arabian Peninsula. Then you're taking the same position he is, right?
It's not necessarily just Arabian Peninsula, by the way.
So what is it then?
Who is it?
We're not told which nation, but it's definitely a singular nation. Okay.
Okay.
So scary.
Which
Why
is it?
wouldn't-
Like,
wait,
let's
why-
go- no,
wait,
no,
so
because now
why
you're running
wouldn't
away
it-
from the actual
so why,
conversation,
wait.
Scary.
So why wouldn't it be Mecca?
Gary,
then?
why are you running?
Hold
Scary,
on,
don't
brother.
run.
If he was going to descend anywhere, it would be for Mecca. What are you talking about?
Okay, so let's say it is Mecca. Now what's the issue? with
And
that?
actually, if you want to watch the rest of the video, Apex does say it's because of the Kaaba. He does say that.
if
I'm gonna show
it's
you.
if it's Mecca, then he's not always descending, right?
No problem. Now then why is
So then he's not always descending then, right?
So wait, why isn't Tahajjud in the middle of the day then?
Just wait. If it's Mecca, then he's not always descending, correct?
Correct, but why isn't Tahajjud in the middle of the day then?
Wait, how is that in the
Wait,
Quran?
wait.
That Allah
Yeah,
is
no,
not
no.
always
So why isn't Tahajjud so why isn't Tahajjud in the I swear these Muslims are baked. Why isn't Tahajjud?
Yo, thank you, man.
Dawa. Let me ask you again. What makes Tahajjud efficacious?
What?
What makes Tahajjud efficacious?
Tahajjud, what do you mean by efficacious?
What gives it its effect? Why is it not because Allah's descent?
I just told you this, and you wasn't listening to the answer, of course. So what did I tell
so
you?
You don't
when
get the blessing. Yeah, you said.
Hold on.
What did I say to you? What answer did I give you?
Yeah, we both agreed in the beginning that it was Allah's nuzul that makes it efficacious.
So if you agree with me, then why are you asking?
Okay,
me,
so now let's move forward from there. So if it's Allah's nuzul that makes it efficacious, right? And you're saying that Allah does his nuzul only according to standard Arabian time, it would make your tahajjud in the middle of the day, not at night. Hello?
It will make my tahajjud in the middle of the day?
Yes, because if he descends according to standard Arabian time, it will be nighttime there. But it would
I just
not be
told
nighttime.
you his command descends. That's not my position I'm taking. Are you slow?
We're not
my position destroys you. That's why you don't want to discuss it. Because Allah doesn't literally descend in the hadith. It's his command that descends. Thank you very much. So
another Ashri, guys.
Let me finish, bro. Stop.
What more do you want to say besides becoming an Ashri?
You quoted Ibn Taymiyyah and I belted you because Ibn Taymiyyah also refers to different Quranic verses in the Quran where Allah does descend literally.
Let me ask you this
way.
And
he didn't finish off.
Let me ask you this way.
So hold on. Is there any other Quranic verse or hadith that describes Allah's descendants?
Yes, and they all have the same problem.
Thank you very much. So it's got nothing to do with the hadith. Secondly, I take the position that Allah's command descends. So destroy me right now.
Toss out the hadith. You're just tossing it out.
Hold on.
Are you slow? I just told him to refute what I said.
Let me ask you this for the clip. I need to get this for the clip. All right.
There's no clip.
Is Allah's descent being taken as his command? Is that an Ashri position or a Salafi
Not
position?
in every sense.
I didn't say that.
I said that. Not in every sense.
Cool. Is Allah's nuzul being taken to be his command descending? Is that an Ashri or a Salafi?
When you say descend, what hadith, what Quran verse are you referring to?
All of them.
No, I'm not referring to all of them. I'm referring to a specific hadith that you are quoting.
Okay. When the Ashari say that his descent means his command, are they referring to all of them or some of them?
No. So no, they're not.
No,
because
not
the Quran makes it very. Let me just hold on, bro. We don't have an issue when we affirm that Allah's command descends.
Who's we?
The Muslims, the Salafis.
Which Muslims?
I'll tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because Allah's command is everything in Islam. Okay, Allah Himself says "Kun fayakun." That's a command, right? That's Allah's command. Great. Me now affirming that Ashari's position does not go against Islam because everything evolves around Allah's command anyway. So that's not me. That's not me.
I'm not
okay, good. So when you ask me, does Ashari's refer?
Yeah. But you're asking me a different question. What I'm asking you is, in general, when Salafis and Asharis debate on Allah's nuzul,
we don't debate on Allah's nuzul. That's how you know you don't know anything. We don't debate about His nuzul.
This is literally one of the main reasons why the different Aqidas exist. What are you talking about?
Okay, a place. That's what we
yes,
debate about.
and this is tied to that. Him having a place.
No, it's not, bro.
Oh my God, you are
No,
bait.
it is not.
Well, okay, let's go back to place.
What are you talking about?
No problem. Let's go back to place.
To Allah
no problem.
No
problem.
No
problem. Let's go back to place then. Why is there a debate on Allah's place?
Because the Asharis, they don't believe that Allah has an actual location. They believe He's everywhere. I don't know. That's their position. They don't believe Allah has a specific location.
So they do debate it, right?
Wait, the reason,
sorry,
yeah, the reason why they do debate it, number one. And number two, the reason why they don't believe it is because this would make Allah locational and spatial, and He will be constricted. He will be limited to time and space.
Allah tells us He's spatially exalted. What are you telling me, bro?
Perfect. But this is why you guys interpret it differently, because from the Ashari's point of view, you guys are limiting Allah. Do you get that?
No, from the Ashari's point of view, when they see the Quran verse where Allah says He rose above the throne, they don't believe it's literal.
We know that. They don't take any of it literal because all of those things would tie Allah to time and space. How are you not getting this?
Now you ask me, when Ashari says Allah's command, when Allah descends, is it His command? Yes, Asharis believe that whenever Allah descends, that's His command in every sense. I'm saying that depending on the actual context of whether it's a Quran verse or a hadith, it's not always going to be the command, because we know that Allah is literally going to descend on the Day of Judgment. There we go. Boom. What's the argument?
I don't know what the hell you're
saying. Can I?
And you're now struggling to even clip me. You haven't clipped me yet, and you're struggling. So you're like, what else shall I do?
Ninja, 1 second. Are you taking the stance that He's descending according to Saudi Arabia time zone, for example?
I'm not taking. Oh my lord, bro, was he even listening to what I was saying?
He doesn't want to admit, even though we all know it would have to be according to the Kaaba, because why wouldn't it be? He doesn't want to admit which place it is. But anyway, it's irrelevant. Brother.
Anyway, but it is for according to a specific time zone, according to him, right?
Yeah, he said that already.
Now
Even I just Zion,
one second, one second.
Even if I was to say it's Mecca, right? Let's say
I
it's
don't care
Mecca or
where it
Medina.
is. It's
Okay, no
according to a
problem.
specific
My
time zone,
point
right?
still stands that Allah's command descends, and none of you can refute
I don't
it.
care. Command, that's fine. I grant you that. He is descending in a specific time, according to a specific time zone, right?
Yeah, he
That's
said
your
that.
stance.
Yes, okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, now he's descending to answer your prayer, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You mean Allah's commands descending, not him, right?
Okay,
Keep going.
fine.
Keep going.
Now, if he's
Yeah.
descending at
Ashari.
2 a.m., for example, right, and you are in the other side of the world, does he apply
Brother, you keep
to
saying he. Who's he, bro?
Allah.
whatever the command, Allah, the command, whatever you
Hindu
I
want?
just
God,
told.
bro.
Yeah, okay, go.
What?
So let's carry on.
The command is descending at 2 a.m., whatever time zone you choose. If you are in the other side of the world, does he hear your prayer?
Does he hear my prayer? Well,
the
he hears
tashahhud,
everyone's prayer.
the
The reason
tashahhud.
he does what he does when he
Well,
goes
one
to the
second,
angels,
the tashahhud,
because
specific
let me
tashahhud.
finish.
It's a
I'm
yes or
answering
no,
your
bro.
question.
It's a yes or no.
No, it's not a yes or no. It's not a true dichotomy. I'm telling you why. Because again, Zion, listen to this carefully now. Allah hears everything, but he still asks his creation, his angels, what his slaves and what his servants want from him. That's a rhetorical action, okay?
That's fine.
That
But
doesn't mean he doesn't hear my prayer.
1 second. I didn't complete my argument. The tashahhud,
Okay.
you should pray the tashahhud when he is descending, right?
Correct.
In that
I
time
should pray
frame,
tahajjud when his commands descends.
yeah.
Yep.
No, I should pray tahajjud 30 minutes before Fajr in general. It's got nothing to do with Allah's command.
You see that?
Wait,
post?
brother. Where do scholars derive tajahud from?
Where did they derive? Wait, what? Sorry, say that. Where did tahajjud? Oh, okay. Where did they derive tahajjud from? Bro, if you do this, if you do this gay soundboard again,
Let him
I'm
answer.
out.
Let him answer. Where do scholars derive
go ahead.
tahajjud from?
Yeah. So I'm gonna answer you now. So don't interrupt me with this soundboard
pretty
thing.
easy,
Okay.
but-
So anyway, yeah, it's very easy. It's not for you though. It's for me. Again, scholars when they mentioned tahajjud, for example, yes, it's from the hadith, and also other external and internal factors, not just the hadith. It doesn't revolve around the hadith.
So it's just a coincidence then, right? It's a coincidence that when
I
Allah is
never
at the
said it's a
lowest point in time, you're supposed to pray exactly in that time frame, which is what he's trying to show you. If tahajjud
If I was
is
to
supposed
say
happen,
that,
what?
then that's
If-
no issue because then you're gonna have to argue about the command of Allah, not Allah Himself. So now you're
No, that's not the
It's
argument. bro.
fine. He's
No, that
granting
was the
you.
argument.
Did you
His
not
initial
hear that
argument is
he's
that Allah
granting
stuck
you?
in the lowest heaven.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
He
it was. That's what you
he
said.
just granted
Host,
you.
let me complete my
Go ahead, brother,
argument.
Go ahead.
The tashahhud that you're praying, you should pray the tashahhud according to the specific time and the specific time zone that Allah is descending or is command, whatever. Now, if he's descending at 2 a.m. in time zone A and you're the other side of the world, your tashahhud timing is different. It's in daylight.
It's in daylight.
Yeah,
Yes.
or evening or morning. Don't you know how time zone
Brother,
works?
what are you talking? Wait, who prays tahajjud in daylight, bro?
Oh my God!
Are you slow?
Dude,
Go ahead,
He's
host.
kidding
Are
me
you
right
okay?
now, though. He's literally
I'm
kidding
conceding.
me right now.
I'm conceding
once
out
again,
of
brother. Once again,
exhausting.
if you should be praying during the time of tahajjud because of Allah's command descend or whatever it is that you think is descending, and if that descend is happening according to Saudi Arabian time, which would be in the middle of your day, why would you pray at night?
Why would I pray now? Okay, beautiful. So again, I just answered this twice now, and you're not tracking. You have, I think you have autism. I'm not gonna lie. So host, yeah. So you see. So
You want to
host,
hear how TMA answers this?
Why would I care what he says?
Just
What did
because
he
it's
say,
funny
bro?
as hell to hear you guys all give different answers.
Yeah. Okay. Nice one.
Want to
Amazing.
hear it or no? Or you want to give your answer first?
Go ahead.
All right, let's hear it. According to the please play. When the hadith is structured, because we live on a globe that's always rotating, Allah would never have time to ascend. Because the window of time that describes where he has to be in descent is always occurring.
And why can't he always be doing that? Meaning in relation to a specific servant or in relation to a specific location.
That would only work if you have two Allahs.
One second, Scary. Let's stick with that. He's in a state of descent in another place. That's fine.
So he's at two places at the same time.
How does that entail two Allahs?
Okay, do you believe that God is omnipresent? I thought you guys didn't believe that.
One second. Scary. Okay, that's where we have to pause the conversation.
According to the way the hadith is structured. He drops me after that. So do you see how he answers it completely different from you and completely different from Anas, but you guys are supposed to have the same creed? How does that work?
What are you? You just got baked, bro. What did he show? You got yourself belted.
Please, okay.
What?
Tell me
Wait,
how he baked me. Go
you
ahead.
said
Tell me how he baked me.
He's trying
Go
to
ahead.
argue that there are two Allahs, and how could Allah have time to descend if he's always descending?
Did you hear what he said?
And just wait. I'm arguing what you said.
Steelman, his position.
I'm telling you now. Just wait.
I know what I said, brother. Steelman, his position.
You're always in panic mode, bro. 101. Just relax.
Why do you think I said that Muslims must become Trinitarians because of this argument?
Nice, amazing. You tried to impose that there's two Allahs, correct?
Yes. According to his
beautiful.
answer. According to his answer.
No. What do you mean according to his answer? He said
that was go ahead. Steelman him. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, you don't track. He said that there's going to be a specific region or a specific servant. Okay, that's what I said. There's a specific region that is the hadith is speaking about. Okay, and then you said, well, how does he have time to ascend if he's always descending? Okay.
All right.
And then yeah, go on.
Yeah, so this is perfect. So now you're gonna take his position. Let's run his argument now. So you're saying that this ascent is relational to each servant, right?
No, I take the position because he said region as well. I take that region position.
Okay, brother. So each servant who is in a different
You're trying so hard to get a clip. It's never gonna happen, brother.
Brother, it's fine. I don't care.
I put fear in you, Kafir's hearts, bro. I put fear in you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. There's nothing you can clip me on. I'm telling you.
I just really want you to run his position, okay? So regional, relational to each servant. That's what he said. Okay, no problem.
We already ran this argument when I said a specific region, bro. You don't track. Oh my lord, brother. Do you track? Track. We already had this argument 2 minutes ago about a specific region, like Mecca.
Not
we already discussed this?
Ninja, are you panicking right now?
No, you see now you're panicking because you have no answer.
So
we already discussed this.
Let me run
Go
an
ahead.
argument.
Okay, go ahead.
Are there servants of Allah all around the globe?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way he said it, Allah would have to find time to descend for all of them, right?
Okay.
Okay. My argument to him was the time that the hadith says that Allah has to descend is always occurring. Okay? He's saying that time is happening for each person. Okay, no problem. So then what I'm positing is that then that means that Allah would have to be constantly in descent. All right? His response to me was, okay, that's fine. If Allah is constantly descent in one area, then he could be ascending in another area anyway. The only way that that's possible is if either you hold to omnipresence or you have two Allahs. Now let me know.
Or there's a third option where Allah's command descends, not him.
Okay.
Well,
which you struggle so hard to defend.
That's not his
How is
position.
that the third option?
Yeah, that's not his position. That's not his position.
That is a third option because that's another position you can take.
But
that's
trying
not
to give
his
you,
position.
That's not his position though. So he was wrong then, right?
Is he wrong? No, he's not wrong in every sense. No, he's not.
In every, is he
I
wrong
agree
in
that it's
sense?
regional. I agree that
Coward.
I agree that it's regional. That is specific region. Okay, which he said. I agree. When he says it's referring to for every servant, I don't agree with that. It doesn't follow.
Correct, because that would be impossible, right? Because Salafis do not hold to omnipresence, right?
Nope.
Okay. So he's wrong.
We don't.
Wait.
So then, can you debunk what I said about Allah's command?
Wait, I thought Ninja was an Ash'ari.
He's supposed to be an Ash'ari.
I'm an Athari. I'm an Athari. Scary. Can you debunk what I said about Allah's commands? You haven't. I'm yet to see you.
Wait,
you answer that.
wait. You're an Athari. You're an Athari beholden to that as command sans instead of like.
So none of you Christians, you guys struggle to track. What did I say about Allah's commands? Am I repeat it one more time?
That he descends.
I came late. I'm asking a question.
Stop panicking. Stop,
I'm asking
bro.
a question.
Let's do this.
I'm telling you why you're wrong. Just wait.
Let's do this, brother. Let's do this. I will answer your question if you answer mine first, okay?
I didn't even ask you a question.
When it comes to Allah's descent being His command,
let me finish speaking.
Okay, brother, you've said what you need to say.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
Look at me. I'm super scared. Okay, now.
So let me finish.
Is it an Athari or an Ashari position to say that Allah's descent is related to His command? Please just answer that.
None. And I'll tell you why. And I told you 100 times now. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Allah's command revolves around Islam. Islam revolves around Allah's command. Allah's command is everything.
Brother. What I'm asking you is...
Okay, thank you. So that's why I told you whether it's an Athari or... Let me finish, man.
I just want you to give me the Salafi position on this hadith, brother, please.
Scary, you're scared. Everyone's seeing this. Stop, bro. Just let me finish. Okay? Again, Allah's command is what we revolve around. So it's not an Ashari or an Athari position. Because it doesn't go against Islam. Do you understand? I know you don't care. You're getting belted.
That's a red herring.
Define red herring.
You're bringing up an argument that I'm not talking about.
No, you literally brought up Allah's command.
You're just telling me, like, you're just giving me
how's that a red herring?
You're just giving me a fun fact. You're like, fun fact.
That's not a red herring, brother. That's not a red herring.
I don't care about that. I'm saying in regards to this hadith, is the Salafi position that Allah is descending or that Allah's command is descending according to this hadith?
It's no sect. It's got nothing to do with any.
I can't hear you. Please, brother. I can't hear. Which one is it? Which one is it, brother?
I just told you. It's got nothing to do with
According to this hadith, is it the Salafi position or the Ashri position that this is Allah's command descending?
Yeah, it would be, well, if there is any scholar that speaks about it, it will be the Ashari scholars.
The Athari scholars also speak up. Wait, hold on.
Correct.
So
now,
questions.
we got it. He agreed now. No problem.
Yo, are you Trinitarians brain dead? What's going on today? Listen,
no, it's fine.
I just told you what I mean by Allah's command. You're not listening.
I don't care. I don't want to hear.
I know you don't care because it destroys you.
It has nothing.
No,
that's a red herring. That's a red herring.
I've clipped everything and you haven't.
You're like, I'm gonna post this whole thing. I don't care what you post.
Okay, tell me one thing you baked me on. What did he bake me on?
Wait. No, Scary, I got an extra question about that. I'm so
No. What did he bake me on?
What do you want to ask him, Wally? What do you want to make it quick?
Yeah, wait, Ninja. Is Allah's command an attribute?
Who are you, bro? You're a nobody. Host. What did
you're gonna answer the question? You're gonna answer the
question?
You're
a nobody. Host, what did you bake me on?
Is Allah's command an attribute?
Can you stop speaking to me? I don't know you. Host,
is Allah's command an attribute?
Let me speak to the hosts. I don't want to speak to you. I don't know you.
I'm asking you on your position.
No, I want to speak to one person. Host, again.
He stopped.
Name me.
It's fine because I don't know about.
Yo, Flash, stop, bro.
So hold on.
Host, what did you bake me on?
I got you. Look.
Host, what did you bake me on?
So I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm asking you what the Salafi position is according to this.
Bro, just tell me what you.
I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna show you.
You're not baking anything, bro.
Can we agree that a red herring? Can you agree that a red herring is a concession?
I didn't do a red herring though. I was on topic.
Okay. Well, I'm about to prove to you how this is a red herring.
Okay, nice.
I'm asking you for the Salafi position on this hadith. And then you went.
No, you can't just specifically refer to a singular hadith because I already smacked you intellectually when I told you when Allah. And remember, you brought this up. You did it to yourself when you asked me when Ibn Taymiyyah speaks about Allah's descendants. In what way? I told you because it can't be just this hadith. I brought you other Quranic verses, other hadiths that refer to his descendants.
Bro,
not just
brother,
this
I don't know. Then it's just clear,
Ninja.
It's just clear, Ninja, that we're not talking about the same thing. I am indeed talking about this hadith. I don't want to hear fun facts about Allah.
You can't just refer to one singular thing.
But brother, I could care less about fun facts about Allah. I'm talking about this hadith. That's it.
And this hadith, I already debunked it, and I told you it's Allah's command, and you haven't refuted anything other than calling it actually. You haven't done anything.
I know he's tap dancing.
You haven't done anything.
So now let's pretend that you didn't know what we were talking about, and let's bring you back in, okay? According to this hadith, what is the Salafi position? That this descent is describing Allah's command descending, or is Allah descending here?
The Salafi position? What do you mean? You didn't quote a single Salafi that says what I said goes against me.
I'm just asking you a question. I'm not having to quote
If
anything.
I refer to this brother, listen to me. If I bring an Ash'ari position that doesn't go against Islam, because again, Islam revolves around Allah's command, so this got nothing to do with it. Then what are you doing?
Once again,
it has nothing. You're still struggling. You're struggling.
Brother, once again, brother, what is the classical Salafi position on the descent being described in this hadith, brother?
Yeah, show me which scholar refers to this hadith and tells me it's not true. Show me.
I'm asking you.
No, you show me, because you clearly read up on Islam, right? You're a scholar, mashallah.
So funny, bro.
Okay, you're an imam. So tell me, host.
So you don't know?
Tell me. No, I'm telling you.
Don't know.
Show me which scholar refers to this hadith and goes against what I said.
I will if you show me you don't know.
No. Show me. Now you're struggling. Show me. You're stuck now. Show me.
Stuck on what?
Show me, bro. Come on. Which scholar says that? What did I say that goes against Islam? Show me.
You're literally you're just shifting the burden.
Ibn, let me just smack you intellectually one more time before I leave, because you're boring me now. Ibn Taymiyyah, the scholar that you quoted, refers to Allah's descendants depending on the situation. It's got nothing to do with singular hadith. No scholar quotes this hadith in the sense that you think.
Thank you for giving me that fun fact. Now, what is the Salafi position on this hadith?
There is no Salafi position on this hadith. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they all run from it.
That clip was another clip.
Give me the scholar.
Another clip. There is no guys. The Salafis are agnostic. Now the Salafis are agnostic. Now, okay.
No, I'm asking you to show me a Salafi scholar that has a position on this hadith. You don't have any.
That's a clip for me right there. I'll take that.
You didn't clip anything, bro.
Salafis don't have a position. Salafis don't have a position on this hadith. No problem.
Didn't say they don't have a position. I'm asking you, show me the position that we have. If we do have a hadith, if we do have a position, show me.
Clip. Say wallahi they don't have a position.
You didn't clip anything. What? So for the past 40 minutes I spoke to you, this is the only thing you clipped? Nah, wow, man.
No problem. Say wallahi.
Nice. I clipped you on 20 different things and you stuttered.
I bet you won't post them. I bet you won't post them.
Bro, if I post them, it will be embarrassing for me because you're a nobody, bro. Respectfully.
It will be embarrassing for you. It will be. Wait, you got followers? No. You got followers?
I have two accounts. My other account got more followers than you. So
how many followers on your big account?
My big account I got 6K.
Okay, that's not crazy. Ninja, bro, that's fine, dude. Salafi, wallahi say they don't have a position on this, please.
What do you mean? No, I'm asking you if there is a position.
No,
then
you answer.
Refuse me.
Just
Go ahead.
say what you already said they don't, so now just say wallahi to it, so I can make sure you're not lying.
Every Salafi that has a position on this hadith, they don't refer to Allah or his descendants in any way. They just explain the hadith thoroughly. There's got nothing to do with Allah's descendants.
Wait, the hadith is about Allah and his descendants. Are you?
No, this hadith. No. Caleb, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. This hadith.
What are they talking
is referring
about the whole main point of the hadith.
Wait, are you saying the main point is Allah's descendants? Are you slow? The hadith, the main point of this hadith
about the font
is about
of the
Allah's
hadith,
blessing.
bro.
It's not about the descendants. Are you slow?
So they just avoid it?
This guy has no... You are so embarrassing. The main thing... Okay, in the 7th century, 8th to 9th to 10th century, when people read the hadith you're referring to, wow, Allah descends? No! That's not the point of this hadith, you slow guy, bro.
So why the hell did he mention it? No one's going to talk about it? Everyone's just going to pretend like it's...
I'll tell you why. So, Caleb, I'm going to tell you why.
Hold on, Wally.
Obviously, you weren't listening to me for the past 10 minutes.
Are you able to find the Ibn Taymiyyah source on this?
Ibn Taymiyyah bakes you, bro. What are you doing?
If you don't mind.
I mean,
no.
Yeah, sure, I can find it.
Ibn Taymiyyah belts you. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for him to belt me, but what we're going to see is that he does address the descent.
You conceded that Ibn Taymiyyah refers to other Quranic verses and hadiths when he refers to descendants.
You lied.
You conceded that, bro. You literally conceded to that.
I'm so glad that we're on two different planets about this because you're just going to make this funnier and funnier for me, bro.
All right, man. Nice. Yeah, amazing.
Ninja.
Yeah,
just hang up the gloves, bro.
Go ahead. It's already in your Discord server. You already put it in.
Discord.
Yeah, but wait, Ninja, I got a question. Is Allah's command an attribute?
It's Allah's command and attributes, bro. Is that why you've been itching to ask me for the past 50 minutes?
Are you going to answer? Is Allah's command an attribute?
No, a command is not an attribute, brother.
I'm asking. Okay, so you don't believe it's an attribute?
No, a command isn't an attribute, brother.
All right, so is it his essence?
Allah's command is an essence?
Bro, I'm asking. That
Who
was
is
a
this guy,
question.
bro?
Ninja, that was a question. Are you going to
You
answer
had
the
2 minutes and your time's over now. I don't want to
No,
discuss with you.
Ninja,
Make
you going
no
to answer the
sense, bro.
question?
Is Allah's command and essence? No, bro.
Okay, wait. So whatever Allah has that's not equal to Allah, it must be an attribute if it's not identical
Wait,
to
a
Allah.
command is
Correct?
equal to Allah? Are you listening to what he's saying?
I said it's Ninja. If you're differentiating between Allah's command and Allah, that means it's not identical, which means it must be
No
an
Muslim
attribute.
Sunni affirms that his attributes are identical. Are you slow?
Exactly.
We don't hold to that position.
It is an attribute. It is an
Oh
attribute. You
my
just admitted-
Lord.
That's his
So
point.
Ninja, it is an attribute. So it is
We
an
don't
attribute.
say, no, I never said the command is an attribute. I'm just saying that
So
we
what
don't
is
hold
it?
to position
What is
Allah's
it?
attributes
Okay,
are
okay, wait, Ninja.
identical in
Wait,
general.
I got some question, Ninja. If Allah's command is distinct from Allah, is this command an attribute? What is it if it's not Allah himself?
It's a command, it's not an attribute. What's an attribute? Wait,
if a
can you
command-
define
oh
an
my
attribute?
God.
He doesn't know
Wally
what an
West,
attribute
what's
is,
an
guys, all of
attribute?
a sudden. He has no idea.
Wait, Ninja, can God have X?
Wait,
and
what's
then
an attribute? What is it?
An attribute is just something that Allah has.
Yeah, Allah doesn't have command. He has his word. His word is an
Yeah.
attribute that comes through the command, dummy. It's got nothing to do with
Ninja, if-
attribute.
Okay, Ninja, is Allah's command
Allah's
identical to
command
Allah?
is his word, bro. Oh my
so
God.
Ninja, if Allah's command is his word, you're saying his word is distinct from Allah. That's the law of identity.
we don't disagree. Allah's command, Allah's word is. Hold on, first of all, hold on. Now you've just missed it. Allah's words are intrinsic to Allah. What are you talking about?
That's no one say they're intrinsic or extrinsic. No one's talking about that.
So what's your point?
So you said Allah's command is equal to his word, correct?
Or equal to his word. What do you mean by equal to? Why are you being
Is it
ambiguous?
identical?
Bro?
Is it identical?
Is Allah's word identical to who? His attributes?
His command is Allah's command identical to his word?
What does that mean, bro?
Identical.
Just explain how a command. What do you mean by command being identical to his? What does that mean?
Identical means the same. What?
Yeah, Allah's word. When Allah speaks, that's his attribute. He has the ability to speak, but his command is different. What do you mean by identical?
Okay, so what? So if his command is a difference from this X attribute, what is the title of this command? Is it an attribute?
No, it's not an attribute.
What?
Brother, it's
Then
not
what is
an
it?
attribute.
Then
It's
what
the
is it? Then
word.
what is it?
It's
Then
the-
what is
when
it?
Allah gives a command, He speaks. It's the word. The word is
You
an attribute.
just said that
brother.
it wasn't his speech.
You're so confused.
Which one
It's
is it, dude?
embarrassing.
Oh my God.
You're giving both arguments at the same time now, dude.
I just told you a command is a word from Allah, and the word of Allah is an attribute that's predicated to Allah.
So Ninja,
Yes,
wait, Ninja, can God have X that's not identical to Allah and it is not necessarily an attribute?
What are you talking about, bro?
Can God have X that's not identical to God and it not be an attribute of God?
No, we don't. So now we never said that. Again,
I didn't say you said that. That was a question. I never said
Wally
you
West,
said
you
that.
are so deluded that you think a command means a word. A command,
No.
when Allah speaks, okay, Wally West, can Allah speak? Does Allah speak?
Can Allah? Well, you guys told that He speaks. Yes.
Wally, whenever Allah speaks, whether it's a command or when He's asking rhetorical questions to His creation, that's the word of Allah. And the word of Allah, okay, is not it's an attribute of Allah. Okay, so that's the answer. A command isn't an attribute; it's a part of the word of
Ninja, if
Allah.
you're saying you just admitted that it's identical, oh my God.
Okay, watch this. Let's say it's identical to the word. What's the argument? Just get to the substance.
Okay, Ninja. If it's identical to the word, does the word have ontology?
What do you mean? What the hell does that have to do with this? What does that even mean?
It's relevant. Does the word have its own ontology? That is very relevant. It's very relevant.
Does the word have its own ontology? Yeah.
Oh, wait, your God has multiple ontologies? You're a polytheist.
No, I never said multiple
You're a
ontologies. You're laughing for no reason, brother.
You're a polytheist. You're a polytheist.
Do you just know what you did?
You're a polytheist.
Did you know what you just did?
Ninja, you're a polytheist. You're a polytheist.
When did I say there's multiple ontologies? Are you slow?
What? He just said. Wait, I said does the word have its own ontology?
I never said that. Okay, what does that have to do with necessity? How does that necessitate a multitude of ontologies? Are you okay, bro?
Because Ninja, you said yes. Oh my God. Thank you.
You literally said yes.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, and how does that necessitate multiple ontologies? Are you okay in the head?
No, he asked you if the word has ontology.
This guy is so slow. What?
Wait,
Wally West, what does an ontology entail?
Ninja.
Lumen, I'm speaking to him, please. I don't need you to hug him and give him kisses. He can speak for himself. Wally West. What? Let me finish speaking to him, bro. Wally West, I'm speaking to one person, okay?
Ninja, just chill.
Let me finish, bro. Stop.
Just chill.
Wally West. Lumen, stop,
Can you
bro.
mute this guy? Can you mute him?
No, mute yourself because you're in trouble. Wally West.
Go ahead, Lumen. Go ahead. Let him finish, Ninja. Let him finish, dude.
So,
Bro,
Ninja,
yo, this is embarrassing.
Ninja, you're panicking right now.
Just let him finish.
You're panicking. You're not letting me speak.
Let him get
So
one
he
word
asked
in, Ninja. Let him get one word in real quick.
So he asked you if the word has ontology. You said yes, which means that you have multiple gods. Don't you
Yeah,
understand?
you're slow, bro. I don't know if you know anything
Wait,
about
Ninja, you admitted
Ninja,
you
anything
admit
about
Allah's word has its
metaphysics.
own ontology, correct?
No, you
What?
blundered
Clip
because
it.
you said
Host playback.
just stop, bro.
Playback.
No, I can't do a playback, but let's do this. Let's do this.
Just let me finish.
We got
Wally
everything we
West,
wanted
bro.
out of that argument, right? That's that.
You didn't get
Yeah,
anything
we-
out of anything, brother.
Alright,
You,
alright,
you
let's
were
see.
confused.
Let me show you this.
He's
Let me
right.
show you this. Let me show you this right here. Look at this. I just looked up what Ibn Taymiyyah said, right? It says Ibn Taymiyyah affirms it literally, right? So the real nuzul, descent to the lowest heaven in the last hour
Oh
of the
my
night,
lord.
as befits Allah's majesty without tashbih, likened into creation, or ta'wil, reinterpretation. So no reinterpretation of the verse. He addresses objections like time zones by noting that Allah's descent does not resemble creatures' movement and does not mean he leaves his throne. You see?
So that's what I spoke about when he does not leave his throne. And number one, even let's say that this by the way, this destroys you anyway. But let's go with it. So when he says without tashbih, likely to creation, or when he says he addresses objections by nothing, Allah's descendant does not resemble creatures' movement. What's time measured by?
Movement. Change.
Okay.
Change rate of change.
So this means that the same time that we have today is not the same where Allah is right now. It's different of that, correct?
Okay. So in other words, it falls out of the laws of physics and logic and all that, right?
Yeah, so Allah's descendants does not depend on time, meaning our movement.
Or human
Okay?
logic.
Yes. So,
Okay, so you're a
what's the
Trinitarian.
issue here?
So now you just became a
Wait,
Trinitarian.
so why is the
What?
tashahhud at night?
Yeah, so what's the problem with the Trinity now?
Yo, Wally, get back on you, bro. You're weird. So again,
Yo,
I'm gonna
yo,
answer
you
this.
said you said your guy has multiple ontologies.
Yo, go
You're a
back on mute, bro.
polytheist. Be quiet.
So yeah, go back on mute. So host, I told you, and I already told you this before.
Yeah. Mhm.
Again, when Ibn Taymiyyah refers to Allah's descendants as a whole, yes, it's going to be literal. I already told you this 10 times, bro. Secondly, even he told you that's when Allah descends. It does not.
But you do
Let me
realize
finish,
that when
bro.
you wait, brother, when you realize when you say that, you're now negating that Ibn Taymiyyah is talking about that it's his commandment.
No, I'm telling you now. If Ibn Taymiyyah was to say Allah's command, it still wouldn't make an issue because
I'm not saying.
Allah's.
oh
I
my
told
God, bro. What the?
Just
heck?
wait.
Bro, you heard what he said.
this
Yo,
is
Wally West, go back on
crazy,
mute, bro.
dude.
Stop
speaking.
This is wild as
Stop
hell,
speaking. Go back on
dude.
mute.
The thing
Stop
said that
speaking, bro.
Ibn Taymiyyah says that this is a literal descent, meaning what he's saying is that he's taking the apparent meaning of the text, which is that Allah himself is descending.
Does he say that Allah? Okay, so does Allah's descendants depend on human movements?
I'm not asking you that.
No, that's what it says in there in his book.
If
So-
you really want me to tell you, I don't have a problem with you guys even saying that Allah descends in a way that befits his majesty. That's okay. That's not what I'm arguing. As long as we agree that it is indeed Allah descending and not some other metaphorical thing, like his command or his angels or whatever. Because that is the Salafi position.
No, you don't know anything about Salafism, brother. Let's
I
be
mean,
honest.
the earlier scholars disagreed. Some say that essence moves with them from the throne, while others say that essence stays above the throne and he
Essence?
moves without how. And yeah,
Essence?
yeah. Every time he himself says that, yes.
Do you even know what an essence is?
Yeah, I can show you every time he see himself saying
No,
his
just
essence is still
wait.
above the throne.
I'm gonna explain. Just what's an essence?
Yeah, an essential set of things that make this thing X.
So it makes so its essence is just what makes something what it is. All right.
That's what I just said.
Okay, good. So when, let's say do you have any Salafi scholar that says that when Allah descends, his essence comes down with him, or What? Or do you have
What do
any
you,
scholar
wait,
that
wait.
says?
Well,
Hold
it,
on,
no,
'cause now I'm getting confused. Wait?
That's what he said.
No, but isn't his essence? Isn't that Allah? Isn't Allah
that's
his
what. Oh
essence?
my, they do. They. Oh my God, they believe. Okay, so they
We
believe
don't
that
hold to
Allah's essence and
ABS.
Allah's attributes are real distinct things. They believe that they have a real
Yeah, but
distinction.
which
A
one
real
is
like
Allah?
they.
The
The
being.
essence,
They
no?
believe. Yes, but
The being.
they
You
don't
see,
really get
Wally,
into
you're
it.
making it too difficult for yourself. Ninja,
That's
is
no.
Allah
They
his,
make they
is Allah his essence or no?
they
Brother,
differ.
what do you mean is Allah his essence?
You just made
It's
fun
Allah.
of
It's
Wally
Allah's
for saying that
existence.
Allah is
Yeah.
going down with his essence as if he
No, I
somehow can
didn't make
separate
fun
the
of
two.
him. I asked him, what do you mean when scholars say his
Okay.
essence is still above? I'm just asking him for a source. Where does
Okay,
it
but
say
if
that?
you
Yeah,
know, but if you
Go
know
ahead.
that Allah is his essence, why even ask him that?
Because I'm just asking which scholar says that. That's why
Yeah,
I'm just
Ibn.
asking.
Another
Yeah,
red
I can.
herring.
How's that
No,
a red herring? We're on the
fine.
topic, bro.
It's fine. I can. It's
Yo,
fine. I can
host,
show.
is
I can
this
show the
It's just
scholars
because
who
if you
wait,
disagree
know,
on it.
so can Allah go somewhere anywhere without his essence? So why are you asking that? This is why I'm saying it's a red herring.
That's not my argument, bro. I'm just curious into which scholar says this.
you're
No, I'm
curious.
not arguing
Ibn
against it.
You're
Taymiyyah
like,
says
look
this.
over here, guys.
Ibn
Okay,
Taymiyyah himself
show me.
says this.
What does he say? Show me.
Yeah, I pull it up.
Yo,
I'll
Show me right now
send
what
it
Ibn
to you,
Taymiyyah
Scary.
says.
I'll send it to you, Scary. So
I
you can put it on the screen.
I searched up like Ibn Taymiyyah's position and whether it is a global descent.
It's
Yeah, we can't
brother,
see it,
it's
bro.
your screenshot. Your screen is too wide. You gotta make it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
literally
too
says
wide.
east to west. That's got nothing to do with the hadith, bro.
That does have to do with the hadith. Yes,
No,
it
no, it
does.
doesn't.
That is
No, it
literally his
doesn't.
answer to this
No,
hadith.
no, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it is.
No,
That's what
it
I told
does-
you
no, it does
earlier.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it
He
does
said.
not.
Then why is he talking about east to west? Then go ahead.
Because it's referring to generally when Allah descends. I told you this, bro. Are you
What?
okay?
Bro, you're baked. He literally says that he can descend at the third of the night and then ascend at daybreak, which is exactly what this hadith is talking about.
Yes,
lying.
and oh Lord,
Stop
have
lying,
mercy,
dude.
bro.
Stop lying, dude. I want to tell you right now. What's your name again, Ninja? You have the unfortunate situation that you haven't been on TikTok for the last 3 weeks. I've been debating this with all your top guys. This is how I know you're lying and just making shit up.
No one's lying, bro.
Okay.
No one's lying.
We'll find out. You're gonna be in the you just made it to the compilation that I'm about to drop. And we're gonna show how you all
Okay, bro.
you guys are actually all
Nice.
debating. You're actually
haven't-
debating against TMA and against Apex and against Umar. So we're gonna have a field day with it.
You had to like Apex, Umar, and TMA have the same position, bro.
They don't,
So
which
what
is
are you
why
doing?
it's hilarious because none of them actually hold to the Salafi position. And neither do you. You literally are an Ashari today. Congratulations.
Yo, brother. You know when he called me an Ashari?
Yeah.
Wally, wait. When you call me an Ashari, right? I explained to you 100 times that
Yes,
Islam evolves around Allah's command. So if
Okay, wait, Scary.
Bro, stop.
You know, I'm saying I'm finna send. I'm saying I'm finna send him. I'm not even. I'm finna send you with this from an Athari website, by the way. So
Okay.
this not even me.
Alright.
So the translations by Atharis in the scan.
All right, got you. Go ahead. What'd you say, Ninja?
Wait, just let him show me. I want to see this.
Go ahead and say what you're about to say, dude. First you get mad that he interrupts. Now you want to hear what he says.
No, it's just I've told you this plenty of times and you haven't tracked
Brother,
a single
the
time.
only thing that you haven't answered me that I'm trying to get you to answer is just tell me what the official Salafi position is on the hadith that I showed you, dude. I don't care about anything else. I don't want to know fun facts or did you also know this? No, it's just I just want to know what is the Salafi position on Sahih Muslim 758. That's it.
Yeah, Ibn Taymiyyah says that a descent is literal.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I told you, let me stop, bro. And by the way, we do disagree with our scholars. I don't know if you know this. Maybe
You
it's
do?
a big bang to you. I'm not saying I disagree with Ibn Taymiyyah. I'm saying in general, if what a scholar says goes against Islam or is not followed up by the hadith, then we can reject it. I'm telling you that even if I was to hold the position of an Ashari, it does not go against Islam.
Oh, that
Okay.
I do know. Brother, you thought that I was arguing with you?
Well, clearly, yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Clearly.
All I'm saying is that if you want to take, like, for example, if you just want to become an Ashari right here, right now, go for it. I don't care. This is literally, like, if you look at my prompt, right? It literally says, this is for Salafis. I don't care. Like, I'm not saying that you're not a Muslim, but you're just now a Ash'ari Muslim.
Okay,
No
nice one,
problem.
man.
All right.
Amazing. Where did Wally West go? You see, he talked shit, and now he left because I asked him for evidence.
He's looking for the source. He's about to bring
Nah,
it.
he doesn't have a source. He left.
Wait, does Ibn Taymiyyah believe in like a local descent
Oh, he
or a
gave it to
global
me.
descent?
He gave it to me. Here it is. Here, let me put this on the translation. Do you read Arabic, Ninja?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me send this to myself real quick. 1 second. Or actually, no, I can go on Discord. My bad. So he did send it. 1 second. 1 second. All right, translation. Oh, he translated it too. My bad. Here, let's put this on the screen. So just to be clear, Ninja, you just said you don't mind fluctuating between being a Salafi and an Ash'ari. That's kind of what you're saying.
Didn't say that. Ash'ari's whole theology depends on Allah being either everywhere or having a place. That goes against the Quran. But if I take the position that Allah's command descends, that does not go against the Quran. Therefore, I am justified in taking that position.
Wait. You said the Salafi's position goes against the Quran in return to him having a place?
I said Ash'ari's, where they say he doesn't have a place. Or
That
where he
goes
says
against
they
the
everywhere.
Quran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. All right, hold on. Let me pull up this source real quick. 1 second, guys.
Yo, I can only do this for 2 minutes. I need to go feed the baby, bro. So I have to.
I got you.
You know.
Let me just read this source real quick, and then we'll. But I appreciate you being a good sport either way. So it says, affirm.
No problem,
This
bro.
matches. It says here, this matches Ibn Taymiyyah's position on Sahih Muslim 758b. A real design. Oh no, this is not what I wrote. My bad. What am I looking for?
Yeah, I just sent it. I just sent the Athari translation.
It's right here. It's right here. It says right here. My bad. Hold on. Oh Jesus Christ. So Ibn Taymiyyah's thing is this, and what must be definitively affirmed is that there is nothing like Allah in any of the attributes he describes himself with. Whoever attributes to him the attributes of a created being in any aspect is certainly mistaken. For instance, if someone says that he descends and moves and transfers like a human descending from the roof to the lower part of the house, or says that the throne becomes empty of him, so that his descent involves vacating one place and occupying another, this is false, and the Lord must be exalted above previously mentioned. Yeah. So this is just how he negates it. I don't know why you sent me this, Wally.
That's him saying that he's still above the throne while also descending, which kind of imply. Which kind of apply. Yeah, it's kind of. No. He even gives an example.
Brother, Ibn Taymiyyah destroys you above. If you read what he says above, he says that. Let me just hold on. He says that Allah descends without leaving His throne. What are you talking about?
No, we got that. No, but this is the problem though.
I already told you this.
I got you, Ninja. Listen, Ninja. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that if we cash that out, right? Ibn Taymiyyah's statement does not make any sense.
Just because it doesn't make sense doesn't make it true.
And I'm okay with that, but that's literally why my prompt is this.
Yo, if Ibn Taymiyyah's thing doesn't make sense, that's not a rebuttal, by the way. What's the rebuttal to that?
Listen, do you see my prompt? What does it say?
I don't care about your prompt.
Allah's nuzul makes Muslims into Trinitarians. Does the Trinity make sense, brother?
No.
Should that matter to anybody that you think it doesn't make sense?
I could care less, bro. Do you think?
Correct. You see how so now you just became a Trinitarian, and I don't see why you wouldn't.
I became a Trinitarian because I said it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you said your God could do stuff that doesn't make any sense. So then why are you mad at the Christians?
I didn't say that. I said that's not a rebuttal to my arguments because you said it doesn't make sense. That's not a rebuttal. So
Ninja, can someone descend without moving? Can someone descend without moving?
Good question. Nice. And I'm gonna answer this for the 10th time. Nice. Good question, Wale West, because you clearly wasn't here for the past 40 minutes. I told Scary, Ibn Taymiyyah gives us a very, very good example. If I'm sitting on my chair, right, and I drop something, and I need to descend down to pick it up, I can do that without leaving my chair.
But you're still moving, right? That's still moving, right?
That's
still moving.
Yeah.
We don't. Oh my.
Pause, brother. You see what
brother,
I'm saying?
Yo, this is no way, bro.
This is why. Look, I know you don't affirm movement, brother. But the problem is that you're just avoiding saying the apparent contradiction.
Yeah.
We can
Wait, Scary. Wait, Scary. Yeah,
What's
wait,
the
Scary.
contradiction? It's not in the same sense.
Give an example real quick. Scary. Give an example quick. Ben, I like your band down to go grab something real quick. You may not have moved out the chair, but for you to move the top of your head to the low half of your body to pick up that thing, that's still separated by space time.
That assumes that Allah is made out of parts. What's the evidence for that?
Correct.
Ninja,
that's what's in. And Ninja, that's what's in question. We're saying, yeah. Oh my, like
it's fine, guys. It's fine. This is what we're trying to tell you, Ninja. Your analogy is in relation to a person that does have parts. So if you're saying Allah doesn't have parts, then you can't use that analogy. That's the point.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
No one said. Oh my Lord. Do you think, from the Islamic position, that we believe that Allah is sitting on the throne right now?
No. You think he's above it?
He's always above it. He's always above it. Okay.
Yeah.
So in chapter 82 of the Quran, verse 22, where Allah says He descends down, is that an actual descendance? Is that real in real time? Will that happen? When Allah descends to the lowest?
According to Salafi's position, yes, it is a real descent. You just don't affirm the howness of it.
Good. So the example I gave you, where Allah descends literally without leaving His throne, what's the issue with that?
Because the only way you could do that in a way that makes sense to the human brain, in other words, if it follows the laws of logic, is
that's the whole thing.
He had parts. There's no other way.
You're just using your human logic to describe God's
so if you're throwing away all logic to just believe in your God, then there's nothing stopping you from becoming a Trinitarian. Do you get that?
Oh, Lord.
Wait,
that's
is
literally
the
whole point.
Is the throne a real throne? Wait, 1 second. What?
In their belief, I think it's a real throne, but it represents the top of all creation.
It's a real throne. Yep.
And he never sits on it? He always above it?
He will sit on it. He will.
So what's the point of the throne?
I just told you, He will sit on it on the Day of Judgment.
So is He moving to sit on it now?
And Muhammad is gonna sit with him, right?
Yeah, we don't not sit with him. I don't know where you got that from.
No.
The hadith that you quoted.
Other say he's gonna have his own throne.
Wally West, just hold on. There's just wait. There's two interpretations of this hadith that you just quoted. Number one, it's either the Prophet will sit on the throne, not with Allah, but he will just sit on it. We have no issue with that. Secondly, this would be a metaphor to explain the authority that the Prophet Muhammad would have over the followers, the people that follow him.
Not have an issue with that. Wait, Wally, wait. How could you not have an issue with that?
What's the issue with the Prophet sitting on the throne of Allah?
Yo, just ignore that, bro. You just gotta ignore it. You just gotta ignore it. Wait, Ninja, I got a question.
No.
What's the issue with that? I don't see the issue.
You cannot ignore that, dude. You're saying that Muhammad, a prophet, a slave of Allah, is going to sit on the throne, on the king's throne in heaven with God.
I never said with God. He's not going to sit with God in the throne. Doesn't say with God anyway in the hadith. You just make it
so will the judge, once again, will the judge sit on the throne to judge us on the Day of Judgment?
He's not going to judge you, bro.
No, I'm asking about the throne. Is the throne for the judge who will judge us?
Yeah, the throne itself.
One second, Wally. Is the throne for the judge that will judge us, Ninja?
I can't hear you because this clown's laughing. Can you
stop? Yo, you see it's a Muslim God, but you're the biggest clown.
Hold on.
I'm asking.
To be honest, Ninja is being cool, so let's be.
It's last question. Is the throne for the judge who will judge us in the Day of Judgment?
Yeah, in general.
But the one who will judge us according to Islam is Jesus.
According to Islam, Jesus judges. Where is he gonna judge? What are you talking about? What? The hadith said he's gonna come back as a fair judge towards humanity. He's not gonna judge on the Day of Judgment, brother. Because according to your theology in 1 Corinthians, you guys are going to be gods because you guys are going to judge.
So you're saying he's gonna judge before Judgment Day, basically.
Yep, he's gonna come back on earth. This is on his second coming.
That's no problem. But just again, if I'm not mistaken, the first thing you said is that the scholars make two statements about that hadith. The first one being that he could sit on Allah's throne. Is that not what you said? And you said we have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when I say he sits with Allah, why are you saying that?
No, you said with Allah. We don't say he's going to sit with Allah.
So Muhammad's going to sit on Allah's throne and Allah's not?
Yep. What's the issue with that?
Dude.
What's the issue with that?
Where's Allah gonna be at that point in time?
I don't know. What's the issue with that?
Yo, imagine
no
if I
issue
came
with
to my. Imagine if like
Wait,
imagine
hold
if
on.
imagine
Allah
if
doesn't
somebody
just have a
came to
throne,
my
you know that, right?
house, dude, and I walk into my own house and you're sitting on my throne, dude. And I don't have
Are you
and I don't
saying?
have
Hold
nowhere
on.
to
So
sit,
just
dude.
to clarify, guys, Allah doesn't just have a throne. He also has an arsh. Okay, which you wouldn't know of. An arsh. I don't know how to describe it. It's an Arabic term. I don't know how to describe in English.
A footstool. He also has a footstool.
Something like that. Yeah. It's not a footstool.
Allah's
What is
gonna
it?
sit on his footstool
the
while
Percy?
Muhammad sits
Wait,
on the
let
throne.
me get a definition.
Yeah, wait,
Holy shit.
Yeah, wait, Ninja, the Kursi, the footstool, dude. But also,
Brother, the kursi is a throne, bro.
Yeah, and then sometimes they use it interchangeably, but it's a footstool. Yeah, but wait. Can I give it? I just want to show that you weren't completely wrong. That some people said it's with Allah, and like Muhammad sitting with Allah on the throne. Some did say that. Look, so he's narrating, and this one that died 43 after Hijrah. So this is an early Salah. He's asked about Ibn Masud. Then he says, when is the day resurrection your prophet will be brought until he's seated before him? He the narrator, I asked, oh, Abu Masud, if he seats with them before him, is he with them? He replied, woe to you. I have never heard a hadith more comforting to my heart than this hadith, for I know that he will sit with him. And the chain of narration is found.
Leave it up there, now. Leave it up there for a second, Wally. I want to take a picture of this. All right. So some people do say he's gonna sit with him. What do you think about that, Ninja?
I don't know if it's like a double-decker bus or like.
It's a two-seater.
It's like a Ferrari. It's a two-seater.
Wait,
Wally, did you say that an arsh or whatever it's called is like a
Wait,
footstool?
the arsh is the throne, while the kursi is the footstool, though.
Yeah, I said the Kursi is the footstool, and he was like, no, the Kursi is the throne.
Did he leave? Oh, he left.
Yo.
Yeah, you got that wrong. The Arsh is the throne, and
That's rough, dude. That is rough. He didn't run, guys. To be fair, he did say earlier he had to go because of his kids. But
yeah, if he has a kid, I feel bad for him.
don't say that, Wally. That's not nice.
don't say that. Why would you say that?
Bro, he's a Muslim. I mean, yo,
Wally, relax.
I'm just
dude,
saying.
Chill, dude.
I'm
chill.
just saying.
You're tripping now, dude. You're tripping. There's no need to say that, Wally. That's really irrelevant.
gonna
Look,
be
at the end of the day, look. If we're being honest, if we're being honest here, right? We know Muslims. They come up and they defend all this weird stuff, but 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be practicing none of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're not like that, dude. Let's be honest, man.
Yeah. Bro, wait. I still gotta ask. When I asked him, does the word has its own ontology, and he said yes. Then he said, how is this multiple gods? You believe your God has multiple ontologies that what?
Separate from each other, yeah.
Yeah. So hold on. I just want to make sure, Wally, this thing that you just this screenshot here. What's the part that's relevant? So I could just tell people to look at it real quick.
Yeah. So when it says, I heard Abdullah ibn Salam, death 43 after Hijrah. When is the day of resurrection? Your prophet will be brought until you seated before him. Then the narrator asked, oh, Abu Masud, if he seats before him, is he with him? And then he basically answered, yes, he is with them. And then it gives the chain for it. The scholar gives the chain. It says the chain narration is sound. It's sahih.
Yeah. So with him means outside of creation.
But they believe the throne. Oh my, their view of cosmology is not. I can't.
The throne is inside creation, though, so Allah has to enter creation on that day.
Yeah, but he also has a footstool that's on the throne that he sits on. But then if that's in creation, his foot's either astronomically long or like I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just gonna bring up one more hadith, guys, and I'm just gonna wrap it here. Good live overall.
It was funny.
So I just had a quick one to bring up because he kept talking about how Allah's gonna descend, but then that now goes against what is in Sahih Bukhari 34:48, because as we know in 34:48, Jesus is the one who descends. So my question to him is, well, if Allah descends, then does he come the same time as Jesus or before or after?
No, that's what he was. He actually did address that because he said that there's going to be a period of Jesus ruling, because that is what they believe. They do believe that Jesus is going to come down first before Judgment Day.
Well, in that hadith, it says Jesus is only going to come down and judge. And I even had another Muslim guy in the comments say, yeah, he's coming down to judge. So what? I'm like, but I thought Allah judges.
Yes, I mean I don't know
Bas-
that part
ba-
either, but basically they do
ba-
believe that Jesus is going to come because Jesus has to come. He has to destroy the cross and unalive the pig and do away with jizya and stuff like that.
They really did not like pigs, bro.
Wait, is he gonna come like as a governing ruler?
Yeah, I think he is, honestly.
So a
Yeah,
Jew is
he's
gonna
gonna take
govern
over
the
the
Ummah?
world.
For like a week. I think it's for like a week he's going to do that
So
before
so
Allah comes.
A Jew will govern the
A
the
Jew
Ummah.
will
That's what I'm
govern the whole
hearing.
world.
Double Jew.
Bro, one thing about them Jews, bro, they figured out how to. They got into
Get
everybody.
everywhere.
We
Bro,
think
they
for
take
the
over
long
the
run.
world, bro.
Uh-huh. Oh, them Jews, bro. No matter, no matter,
I'm
no
a
matter
drop
what
down and let you.
religion. God bless you, brother. No matter what
Bless you,
religion
bro.
you pick, a Jew is gonna run the world, guys. That's classic. We can't escape it, dog. It's baked into the equation, dude. We're baked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anything else should we add to that? Any other Muslims want to come up and maybe correct a couple of things or any last statements from the Muslims, real quick before we finish?
I think they all left.
They all left basically. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary in here, guys. But all right, guys. I appreciate you. AR-15, appreciate you. Shad, I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me up, bro.
Thank you, bro.
God bless
Wally, as
you. God
always,
bless
thank you. God bless researcher. Thank
Of
you.
course. Stay safe.
Oh wait, Suleihi's here. Suleihi, are you Muslim? And E, are y'all both Muslim? I'll let y'all up for 2 seconds if y'all are Muslims. Let me see. Suleihi, you Muslim?
Yes, I am Muslim. What about you?
I'm not a Muslim, brother.
How come?
It's a lot of reasons, brother. What do you mean?
Yeah, you must tell me maybe it's for reason. Maybe I'm not Muslim because I'm the Muslim because I love my religion. I'm feel like happy. What about you?
So yeah, I just choose not to have a religion, brother. I don't have any religion. I believe in God, but I don't have a religion. I just, you know.
I believe in God. Which kind of the God that are you believing?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he's a little scary. I'm not sure.
Do you pray? How do you pray?
I do pray. I actually call God my father. I just call him Father or God, either one. So thank you, God, or thank you, Father. Yeah. I feel like a son of God, to be honest with you. That's really one of the main reasons why I can't be a Muslim, because I do feel like a son of God.
Then who's your mother? The son of God.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, we wouldn't need a mother in this case, right?
You say God is your father, and then ask where's your mother?
Do you think that God needs to have smeks to have children?
Excuse me?
Do you
You
think...
just say earlier. You just say earlier. I'm the son of the God. Is the mean? Is the God can have the son? Is you most?
Yeah, so I'm asking you, does God need to have smeks to have children? That's what I'm asking you.
The God don't need to have son, even don't need to have wife, don't need to have nothing. He's only the God, nothing else.
All right, brother. Thank you, brother. Anything else?
Nothing else. That's yeah.
All right, but come back.
I'll
come back. Come back. If you could give me a follow, and then we'll talk about this tomorrow if you don't mind. Cool.
Okay, no problem. You just must follow me. I will follow you now.
All right.
I'm gonna follow you now. Ne?
Okay. God bless you, bro.
Okay. Okay.
ZNFK, I saw you requesting, bro. Damn, why is everybody requesting now? Let me let up one more. Let me see. ZNFK, what you got to say to me, bro? Look, he keeps canceling his request.
The Christian guy got penetrated by Romans. The Christian guy got penetrated by Romans. The Christian guy got penetrated by Romans.
Yo, that was who was that? That was what do they call him? Forgot his name. Anyway, guys, all right, I'm gonna wrap it there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, YouTube, how you guys doing over here? Everybody good? This is the part of the problem. Going to accounts, of course. No problem. Muslims are one of the nicest people I have ever met. Of course. Alhamdulillah. All right, Ben Evolution, as always, thank you. Everybody else on YouTube, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. That was a fun episode.